Why is there an escalation in brutal murders of women and girls? How can women protect themselves when attacked? And why are most women reluctant to report cases of abuse? And what kind of men are in our society? What time is it? It's question time. Khotso, and welcome to the show. My name is Tladi. The country has experienced the murder of women and children in separate incidents over the past 4 weeks. Just when people were still reeling from the brutal murder of Ms. Karabo Mokoena, allegedly by her partner a few days ago, 4 more bodies were found around Soweto. The body of Popi Qwabe was found in Naledi on Friday, while that of her friend Bongeka Phungula was found in the neighbouring Tladi township on Saturday. In separate incidents, the body of another Lerato Moloi was also found in Tladi, while an unidentified body was found at a dumping site in Mofolo. A teenager was murdered and set alight in Klerksdorp in the northwest. President Jacob Zuma has expressed shock and outrage at these latest attacks. Karabo Mokoena's memorial service has been held today in Soweto. Meanwhile, latest statistics from SABC indicate that 1 in 5 women in the country experiences violence by an intimate partner. We are live, and therefore you can call us and air your views. The numbers to dial is 089-1104-210. Our Twitter handle at QuestionTime24. My guest so far we have Captain K. Makubela. He is the Gauteng police spokesperson, and we're expecting Ms. Nonhlanhla Skosana from the Gauteng Community Education and Mobilization Unit at Sonke Gender Justice. But Captain, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
These attacks have just somehow engulfed our society. I mean, you check Twitter, Facebook, there seems, I don't know whether it's an increase in these attacks or people are speaking out about something that has been happening all along.
I think people are speaking out, and they might have heard what we are always saying from the police side, that people must report cases. But however, this type of incident, it's very much disturbing, even from the police side, because we are from the society as well.
Mm. Now let's talk about this case of Karabo, and her death has been used, if one may say so, as a rallying point. You know, people are saying through Karabo's murder, we are raising these issues. What exactly happened with Karabo's case?
Well, we are investigating at the moment the circumstances of the killing of the girl, and also the case, as we know, is at court, and the suspect has been arrested for that incident. And we believe the truth will come out when the case is on trial. Now,
I know you're not used to discussing cases, but we will try our best to talk about the matter. Has the suspect confessed, as it has been written all over, that the suspect has confessed that he actually killed this lady?
Well, the confession is done through the magistrate or the senior officer, and which I believe, if he have done that, that will be a confession But what we know is that you can say, yes, I did this in your warning statement, but when you arrive at court, you change your statement. So as the trials goes, we'll hear definitely what actually happened and if indeed he have done that.
Okay. There seems to be a trend. If this postings on Facebook and Twitter are anything to go by, there's a trend whereby young women are lured into relationships, whether being promised a better life or whatever the reasons are, and are then losing their lives at the hands of the people who purport to love them.
Yes, indeed. That is where it becomes difficult for the police to prevent such cruel killings. Because you found that people are in relationship and these things happen behind closed doors, and no one by that time is aware of what is happening except the victim, who is supposed to talk and call to the people out to come and help. Otherwise, the way it is happening, it is trouble, because people now, they've learned to concentrate on getting love from the strangers, getting love from the people who promise them heaven and earth, and that is what is a problem.
But one other thing, Captain, is young women in particular are saying they are not well received at the SAPS centers when they come to report cases of abuse at the hands of their lovers. They are told, so they then don't feel safe to come and report the cases because of the humiliation which they suffer at the hands of the police.
That is what we are not trained to do. We are trained to help the society. We are trained to combat crime. Anybody who is coming to report a case in the police station needs to be attended to. If there is anyone who is not attending to you, if you go and report the case, don't hesitate to take your case up to the station commander. We've got people where you can report to. It can be station commander, you can go to the cluster commander, you can go to the provincial commissioner, you can even go to the minister's office or national office, national commissioner. All those doors are open for anyone who feel not satisfied being treated at the police station. You can go and report, and those people who will be found not doing their job, neglecting their job, they will be dealt with. The police have got the policies, they've got the rules to guide the members how they're supposed to behave when they're supposed to assist the community.
Let's go to our lines. Is it Patnam or Paknam in Gugulethu?
Yes, you're quite right.
Okay, go ahead.
My question to the police senior officer. This morning there was a lady on...
Patnam, I'm battling to hear you. I'm going to ask that you really call us back, or our producers would have to call you back, because I can barely hear a thing from you. And we're taking a quick break. When we return, to continue this discussion, and we'd love to hear from you. Are you a young person, female or male, whoever you may be, a member of society? Please do give us a call, 089-1104-210. What do you think of this spate of attacks and violence that we've been seeing against young women? This is question time.
Africa is getting more and more digitized and people have to navigate through an increasingly connected world.
I did a call my bay over here.
At school, I use my Wi-Fi.
On Network, we tell you about Africa's technology and social media landscape.
Politicians already do use Twitter a lot.
It's both Android and iOS compatible.
A solar charged box that includes everything, the computer, the projector.
That's Network with Ms. Phumelele Zondi every Sunday at 9 p.m.
Welcome back. You're still watching Question Time. I guess today, Captain K. Makubela is the Gauteng police spokesperson, and Nonhlanhla Skosana is now joined us from the Gauteng Community Education and Mobilization Unit at Sonke Gender Justice. And on the line, witness, you are in Limpopo. Welcome.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for the call, witness.
I'm fine. Hello, Mr. Koza.
Do we have a problem with our lines today? Witness, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, go ahead. I'm battling a bit. Just go ahead. Let's try.
Okay, yes. South Africa, our beautiful country, is no longer a safer place for women today. Can you hear me, Bo?
Yeah, go ahead. You were saying South Africa is no longer a safer place for women?
Yeah, it's no longer a safer place for women. Quite unfortunate because people who are found to be perpetrators in most cases are the ones who these women are supposed to find warmth and love.
Yes.
I think we need to rise as South African men and say, not in our name, should there be abuse of women and children.
Witness.
We need to stop this now because it's really a good thing. Women deserve love and to be protected by us.
Okay, witness, thank you very much. I'm battling a bit there, but let me welcome you, Sonke Gender Justice, and actually you're just coming in from the memorial service here, Karabo.
Yes.
Just talk to us about this particular case.
Afternoon to your viewers. It is a very sad day for us today. It has been a very sad month as well. But we know that these cases are not new cases, are cases that have been reported to our SAPS officers. Some of them were dealt with in a very appropriate way, but most of them, they were never dealt with in an appropriate way. The investigating officers are not doing justice to the victims of sexual violence and domestic violence. In Karabo's case, I'm from the Memorial Service. It's just a very sad story. The pain that you see in the face of Karabo's mother and Karabo's father, the pain that is felt by the community, the hall was fully packed. The community is hurt. But what I really liked most is the message that is sent to men in South Africa by men from Karabo's, from the Mokoena's family, they want men to understand that when a woman says no, she means no. And they have to really respect the word of that particular woman. It's said that, we're losing so much of young girls in our society who are killed and by the people who we think or we thought they loved them. The Medical Research Council research says to us every 8 hours, a woman in South Africa is killed by an intimate partner. If we talk about an intimate partner, we're talking about your husband, we're talking about your boyfriend, somebody that you really trusted, the person that Karabo trusted. It is very painful. So we want to say to our SAPS, it is about time. I've listened to the minister in the morning. He was committing himself, but we want to see change.
Okay.
We want to see change in the manner in which these cases are dealt with. We want to see change in the manner in which victims of sexual violence are treated in our police stations.
Let's take Saseko. Saseko, you are in Campton Park.
Hello, Baba.
Kunjani, Baba?
I just want to ask something. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, go ahead. We're battling. I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
I've just heard something from our Babu Makumela.
Yes.
You asked him something or people are just starting to talk. He said that he thinks that people are starting to talk, which means maybe they've been like happening before. Now, my question is, Babu Makumela, every time when there is a case, they always like, what happened but they never come out but say, okay, a body that was found maybe in Tembisa, maybe if someone was raped, and you see. And there are a lot of cases that are happening in South Africa that we never get to know what happened later. I can tell you about the case of Senzo Mehiwa. We never, like, it's been 4 or 5 years now, but we don't know which went or anything. So my problem is with the SAPS right now. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes, I just seriously think like they need to work as the SAPS. Even now, I just read yesterday that there are 4 guys who are arrested for the case. The guy was working with generation. But I wouldn't be surprised to hear which tomorrow Alabanda and we will never know who did that.
Okay, Sissoko, thanks very much. Well, Captain?
Well, what I can say is that as the police, we are committed to do our best, and we appealing to the community to assist us with the information, because without the information from the community, it will be difficult for us to do our work. And we believe that for the people who are doing these things, these evil things, are the people who are known to the to the victims. Particularly, they are mostly related, and they're mostly related in a love relationship. So those are the things which is happening. But if people knows that there are people who have done something and they don't come forward, that becomes difficult. Nevertheless, we are doing our best, engaging our informers, engaging the intelligence to go out and make sure that they trace all those. But all that go bottom to the one thing. If we can get the information of the person who are doing this, then we will do our job.
Jackson, you're in Tembisa. Welcome.
Hello, Mpo, how are you?
I'm well. Thanks for the call, Jackson.
Okay, Mpo, we've got a problem in South Africa. These policemen, they don't rotate them. The policeman gets to work in the Tembisa police station until he gets on pension. They must rotate these people. We must get new policemen. They must take policemen from KwaZulu-Natal, bring them here and take them here to Cape Town. They must rotate them.
Oh, but why La Place?
They get used to the place, and then they live with the gangsters, They must rotate them.
Okay, Jackson, thanks very much. Well, there's something that has been said in the past that, policemen get used to the place, and and by getting used to the place, you also get used to the local criminals, and therefore some of them end up in their payroll. Why can't you rotate them?
Well, that is a senior management as job. And when they see there's a necessity of rotating members, it do happen. It's just that people, they might not know that there are people who are being taken from other police stations. Sometimes there will be so-called restructuring. That restructuring, it means that people are removed and taken from this police station to this police station. It do happen. It's just that people, they don't know, but we are aware that there have been complaints of the people who might be in the payrolls of the criminals. And if those people, they are known, let them report them to the management. The management, they will deal with those people. We have got IPID who are dealing with the people who are corrupt in our service. So we have got all the resources to deal with those particular people. If there are people who are doing the wrong things and who are not saving the people, let them be reported and they will be dealt with.
Do you have the same information that is, circulating in public that Karabo was murdered by this boyfriend of hers, and we don't know how they mutilated or her body, but ended up removing her body from the apartment through a dustbin with the help of family members?
I think that's the information that we get from the media, but the bottom line is the whole story shows that men in South Africa don't value a life of a woman.
Some men, that is.
I just want to say men, because why? I want men to take responsibility. I want men not to be defensive. I want men, when they hear how hurt and how painful and how devastated women are, they need to take action. If you are not a perpetrator of sexual violence or domestic violence, why are you turning a blind eye? What are you doing about it? Why are you keeping quiet? Why are you not holding these other men who are perpetrators of sexual violence accountable? We go to courts. I was involved in the Patrick Wisani case. We went to court day in and day out. That court case was moved to 3 courts. I've never seen 10% of men faces in that space. When you go out and protest as women against gender-based violence, you always see women who are vulnerable. They are having this burden to also give support to the victims of sexual violence or intimate partner violence, give support to the families. Where are men? Why are you quiet about it?
Bonatsego, you are calling us from around Gauteng. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thanks for the call.
Right, I've been watching the show and I have views on everything. Now more than ever, I have not been scared like I am right now to be a female in South Africa. I feel to a certain extent that we are all Karabo Mokoenas. Whether it's through physical abuse, through verbal abuse, or emotional abuse, we somehow as women allow these guys to do this. And I'm appealing to all the girls, mothers, and young girls out there, do not allow yourself to stay in an abusive relationship. Be it physical, be it verbal, be it emotional. Any type of abuse is wrong. And it is us as girls to take a stand and refuse to allow it. Because if you see those signs, those red flags, you have to get out. Don't allow a man to hold you hostage or manipulate you to telling you that, oh, he'll kill himself if you leave him. If you see any red flags as a woman in a relationship, you need to get out. A woman right now that is in a physical abusive relationship, verbal abusive relationship, or emotional abusive relationship, you need to speak out and you need to get out.
Okay.
We've seen too many dead girls this past weeks and it's getting scary.
All right, thanks very much for that call. Women need to speak out. Don't stay in abusive relationships.
I hear what my sister is saying. At the very same time, I'm saying women have tried to do so much. We are told to take the registration numbers of the cars that we're getting in. Do you think it's an easy thing? Every time I must ask you your name, who are you? Can I have your number? So that I can follow up if it happens that you rape me or you assault me. We're talking to men. Men, this is real. This is about people's life. You are holding these women hostage in a country where we're celebrating 23 years of freedom. But women still say, I don't feel safe in the same country. I'm uncomfortable to come back from work, 4 a.m., 11 men are raping me. It's a serious issue that a pregnant woman who is working in town, in Joburg, traveling with somebody, thinking that she is safe, men are queuing to rape that particular woman. Where are women supposed to work? Because we know that most of these young women are working in spaces where they knock off very late and they use public transport. Some of them, they have to walk. Why are you doing this to women if you are a man in South Africa? And if you are not a perpetrator, why are we allowing it to happen? Because in your spaces, you talk about these issues.
Unfortunately, we've run out of time, but thank you very much for joining us, and we really wish you all the best in this fight against women and children abuse. That was question time for today. A big thank you to my guests and to you for watching the show. From me and the entire crew, I've a hot.